You know, there's something ancient about fire. Something that speaks to us, not in words, but in warmth, in scent, in memory. Before ovens, before timers, before recipes written in ink, there was fire, and there was food, and there was time. Now that's the heart of what we do at Sodak Natural Foods. We slow cook over fire, not because it's trendy, not because it's easy, but because it's true. It's the way food was meant to be prepared. It's the way flavor was meant to be born. I remember the first time I watched a whole chicken turn slowly on the spit over open flame, the skin crispening, the juices dripping, the smoke rising like a prayer. It wasn't just cooking, it was transformation. It was reverence. Slow cooking over a fire is a conversation between the meat. It's not rushed, it's not forced, it's coaxed. The heat wraps around every fiber, every muscle, every memory of the animal's life. And if you listen closely, you can taste that story. Let's talk about the science for a moment. When you cook low and slow over fire, you break down the collagen in tougher cuts of meat. That's what gives you that melt in your mouth texture. The kind that doesn't just satisfy, it humbles you. Because it reminds you that good things take time. And then there's the smoke. Not just any smoke, wood smoke. We use local hardwoods, each with its own character. Hickory, oak, applewood. They infuse the meat with layers of flavor you can't replicate with gas or electricity. It's not just seasoning, it's storytelling. But beyond flavor, beyond texture, there's something deeper. Slow cooking over fire connects us to the land, to the rhythms of nature, to the people who came before us. It's how our ancestors cooked, on the plains, in the forests, beside rivers. They didn't rush, they didn't microwave, they waited, they watched, they respected the process. And that's what we do. We respect the process. We honor the animal. We honor the land it came from. We honor the people who raised it. At Sodak Natural Foods, we source our meats from South Dakota ranchers who understand this connection. They raise their animals with care, with integrity and pride. And when we cook those meats over fire, we're not just preparing food, we're preserving heritage. Every rotation of the spit is a tribute to the prairie. Every crackle of flame is a nod to tradition. Every bite is a bridge between past and present. Imagine this. You walk up to our trailer. You smell the smoke before you see the fire. You hear the sizzle. You see the golden skin, the glistening fat, the slow turn of the rotisserie. You take a bite, and suddenly, you're not just eating, you're remembering. You're remembering campfires, family gatherings, Sunday roasts, moments when food wasn't just fuel, it was love. In a world that moves fast, fire asks us to slow down, to be present, to wait. And in that waiting, something beautiful happens. The food becomes more than food. It becomes a ritual, a connection, a story. So when you taste our fire-kissed chicken, our slow roasted lamb or prairie pork, know that you're tasting more than meat. You're tasting time, care. You're tasting South Dakota. Because here at Sodak Natural Foods, we don't just cook. We listen. We honor. We remember. And the fire beneath it all, it's still speaking. You just got to learn to listen.